Hey, I can you switch to the next two? The next two videos. You pray like you were careful and my sisters. Yeah. I got the sisters, what you call it, but then got to go to the actual class in the video. And then I do the family and the kids class. I gotta keep it fixed. I can make it one. Yeah, sometimes. Appreciate it. Yeah, we about to run that back. Passover, what, 2 weeks? Yeah. It might be over here.
I should see what it is. You got to call it tomorrow.
No, around six.
You can just leave it on the, right here. Drop it here.
Okay. This office, around. I don't want. You got an
Oh, no. You can go ahead, you got
That's a good.
You got a court already, right? You got a court, right? Oh, yeah, you can use the box.
Will take place Friday, April 23rd, from 1 to 5 p.m. at Main
Good.
The address is 2626 Lake Circle, Stafford, Texas. The cost of the event is $21 per person, and this year, the event is not just for kids, but adults as well. To register, send $21 to our cash app, PO52 Kids Party. If you have any questions or concerns, contact myself, Adar Zahn, or Kalad Kabak via Facebook Messenger. Shalom.
So I say something to Jay.
That's why.
What's the 50-second pass over?
So you guys,
50-second pass over?
Everybody's not required to do equal custody. But if you decide to need to sweat after these colors now, if you decide to anguish and pain all the suffering that it takes to attain this greatness, you can set yourself for every 50-second annual Passover back on the time that GEN.YAHANNA, the DH, and one of the ones that not killers in Houston, Texas, Shalom.
Why is it saying for the rest of the thing? You sure? I'm sure.
People in.
The secret one is the red. They're going to take the 10.5 minutes. Okay, that's fine. They're going to be coming up. It's going to be like 13
Check it in with the Israelites for the I.S.U.P.K on the commentary. Listen, man, this year's 52nd annual class. This year's 52nd annual Passover on the commentary honor under the I.S.U.P.K. Couldn't do it last year. Y'all already know the Lord had his foot on our president's neck.
Here in New York City, there are roughly 1,000 cases a day. Those are numbers they haven't seen since May.
Can't do it in New York this year because the Lord still got his foot on our president's neck.
New York, the center of the outbreak this spring.
Yeah, it's fine.
On another deadly explosion of the virus.
But listen to me good. This year, 52nd annual Passover, April 24th, 2021. You understand? It's going to be in H-Town, baby. It's going to be at the B&H Ranch, 14149 Play Street, Houston, Texas.
Burrito ain't sitting right. Yo, man, that shit just hit me hard. Yeah. It ain't sitting right. Yo, you ain't hold on, damn, you ain't eat it? Nah, I ate it. I ate the whole thing, but it's just big. No, it's
all the generals gonna be there. All the heavy hitters gonna be there. The daughters of Zion gonna step out with their beautiful long dresses, you understand? Strong on deck. Their Roman style music on deck. 52nd annual Passover.
B&H Ranch,
14149 Play Street, Houston, Texas. You want to get lost.
I come out the start. One and four. All right, Alvin, let's clap it up. What it is, Israel Shalom. The I.S.U.P.K start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Hall, New York. All right, if I can, I want to try and put up a picture of the Passover. Hold on, let me just put the, where was that? That was Hebrew Academy. Boom. Let me show y'all. Anyway, Shalom, Israel. I wanted to put up a picture of the Passover address. You know, we're trying to do the heavy promotion, man. But we already had cowards trying to stop our Passover. You know what I mean? But you know, they ain't succeed. Ibad Hayam in the building. Trooper Kalatazar in the building. All right, we got Officer Eyes to watch. Let me see if I can put this up here real quick. Let me try to put it up here. All right. Oh, this is my brother. Hang on. Right. Boom. So it got to be this right here. We just had on. There we go. 14 Player Street. Hold up. I finally got it. I found it. Let me go to stream, y'all. Let me put this up on the side real quick. 14 Player Street, April 24th. Passover, baby. That's the Passover, man. Let me come down here and get on the camera. All right. We got Yanaquan in the building as well. Give Yanaquan a hand. All right. Priest officer, Marad, Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. We're about to get into some Hebrew today. All right, the lessons we're going to do today is, I just had it in my head, goddamn it. I got it on the title. It's the lesson review, and we're going to do some connectors, man. That's what we're going to do. Go ahead, Kalakazar, you want to say something?
No, my phone.
All right, okay, kind. This all phones on mute for Wada for being so righteous. All right, the Wada for Yanaquan, he brought us some excellent Zabalawan. Yanaquan, oh, man. It's the most, I understand. But with that being said, we're going to get into the lesson, all right? Where's the biblical Hebrew? Yanaquan, can you grab me the biblical Hebrew working textbook off the, what you call it? I got to show this book, man. I show it every single week, all right? The biblical Hebrew working textbook is black and white, the black and white Hebrew book, all right? It was authored by these three she-devils, all right? You should know what I mean when I say that, three oppressors, she-devils, right? And it's their attempt to teach Yiddish. But in teaching Yiddish, of course, you got to teach real Hebrew because that Yiddish is little dots and dashes on Hebrew words. No, it's black and white, it's a Hebrew.
It's a big book.
Yeah. Just a Hebrew right on there. With that, the water Yanaquan. So in doing that, of course, they had to teach real Hebrew. So we get a chance to learn our language again. All right. The 7 heads, man, they went through it, broke all this stuff down. So we already have it. So we in lesson 4, the drill and review. I believe we're at the end of that. We only got like 2 more to do. All right. With that being said, Ibad, can you give him a hand?
Okay.
I know you know what the book looks like. You could probably point it out to him. With that being said, let's go ahead on to the lesson. All right. So let me see. Boom. All right. I'm gonna put us back up on the screen. Actually, I'm gonna put us up on the screen. Can you put that in front of the camera, Bubba, for Sean?
Okay.
Also, too, let me recite my alphabet while y'all looking at that. It's a tradition in the school that we recite our alphabet. All right. Whoever participates in the Hebrew class recites their alphabet. Abba Gada Hawa Zakha Tayaka Amanasa I Pataza Kwarashaka. All right, that's my alphabet. Kalatazar, you know your alphabet? All right, you can look at the board. You can go ahead and recite your alphabet. You can sit right there and do it. All right.
Come. Abada,
Abagada,
Hawa, Zaka, Tayaka, Ramana, Sahai, Pataza, Kwa, Rashada.
give the brother a hand. Give him a hand. All right. I'm about to switch the screen around so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, bye. You can stand up and recite your alphabet.
Kabaka. Abagada Hawazakha Tayaka Lamanasai Patazakwa Rashata.
Everybody bow the hand, I bow, all right, my brother. Kwame, would you like to come recite the alphabet? You come in front of the camera. This is Yahweh, ladies. The ladies love Yahweh. And y'all don't know this. Come on, man. You know the camera Yahweh, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. They love Yahweh. For real. I'm not even lying to you, man. I be looking at Yahweh like, you don't see her right there in your face. Like I'm saying you don't see her. Of course he does see it. She's right in his face, literally. Matter of fact, the sister next door, Ephraimite sister, man, he ordering his drink. She just sitting there like this, just looking at him, smiling and all that, right here in front of him. And I'm trying to tap him like, go ahead, get her, Yanaquan. I'm trying to, and he didn't do it, man. I was mad. Oh, man. I did talk to her. Not I was amazed that she was so amazed at you. I was like, well, damn, they love Yahweh. They ain't the first. Look, let me tell y'all something about this brotherhood before he recite his alphabet. He's like, no, this is true story. That ain't the first sister, man. Oh, man, you got to peel the sisters off Yahweh. That's the Lord. So Yahweh must know that he's himself, which is why he don't go after any of these sisters, man. Salakia. Oh, man. Nice. Water, Yahweh. Because, man, they love Yahweh. I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down, man. Hold on. Trying to fix the lighting in here. I think that's it. Was that it? Or was it on a different set?
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
All right, Yahweh. You got enough with the stories about how they love you so much. Good night.
Yeah, I don't know.
Time in the seasons, brother.
I don't know. It's not.
All right, so let me check this real quick. Let me just check everything, make sure we all good and all set to go. You know what I mean?
I don't think they could decide.
Here we go.
If I could, I don't think they could decide.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I can't. I can't. But if I had to choose, I know. Yeah, 10 of them be your real. Damn. But you got it, young girl. You can recite the alphabet.
Magada, ha, wa, za, ha, taya, kalamana, sa, I, ha, taza, kwa, ra, shata.
You man. You'll go about it. I'll read it first. Of course, we can't share. We still have five people. Jeez, there's enough to go around. These sisters that's around the corner, there's enough for them to go around, man. All right, y'all, let's get into the lesson, man. Okay, let me go back over here. I was going to check something real quick. All right, I was checking the camera and all that stuff, y'all. Boom. All right, here we go. So now, I should make this big screen. Let me just make this big screen. I'm going to take me off the screen, or us off the screen. We're going to make this big screen. So, we're going to finish up the lesson review and drill, right? This was for the end of lesson 4, right? We did. So the assignment that we first did was we translated these words right here. I usually make these a lot bigger. Okay, there we go. We translated these right here, right? Then we had to translate these first 5 translations. I'm not sure if we did all of these, but I believe we pretty much got done, all right? And then it's the review and drill again, right? So all of this is a part of the review and drill. So you have the assignment that we did. We had to translate those. Now it's time for the review and drill. Okay. We have the PDF version downloaded onto the computer. You can also, I found a few PDF versions that we could download on the onto your phone. Now, when I tried to use them, it wasn't really working too good for me, right? Like the PDF wasn't really too good for me, so I wouldn't recommend the ones that I have because I can't never get them to work when I need them. Like if I'm just chilling out and I want to go over the lesson, I can never do it. There's always a few pages that come up and then The rest of them don't ever come up. With that being said, right, I wouldn't recommend those, all right, at all. So this is what it says. It says, remember, you are responsible for the first 50 words in the vocabulary list. We know that. We actually got down to, I'm not sure because the book is in the iPod. Okay. Can you go to the, I think it's like, I forget what page it is, like 4 or something in the vocabulary and let us know where we at. I believe we did all 50. It says, translate Hebrew to English. Note, many of the verses include proper names, right? It says, this is to provide you with even more practice in pronouncing Hebrew. Because really they're trying to teach us Yiddish, which is why they have all these stupid dots over here. This is Shemai, but they call these little tierces and Qadashes and whatever fortes, I don't know what they call them. Forget Qadash forte and tierce and Paul and all that garbage, right? From these little dots. So we don't need that. We don't need help pronouncing these words. All right, because remember with the Hebrew, we can Kalapazak, can you erase the board for me? Let me spin this camera around to me so y'all can see me at the same time. All right. We should be good like this. I'm gonna switch the camera shot so y'all can see me too as well. But let me do this real quick. I'll make myself small over here. All right. So now, really what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us to learn Yiddish, which is Yiddish is the changing in the pronunciation of Hebrew words. That's all Yiddish is. It's just these little dots right here. Just these little weird, silly dots that they use to change the pronunciation in Hebrew words. All this garbage, these dots, right? That's all that is. So, which is why, because what's the difference if it's a name or not? It's still a word. I still got to say the word. So how is the name going to change? Going to affect me pronouncing words? That's Yiddish garbage, right? So anyway, I'm gonna take it back now, make it a little smaller. It says if you don't know the traditional English spellings, transliteration is fine, right? I believe we started doing some of these, Hamalak La'ara, and I believe we pretty much got down to, I'm not sure what we got down to, but the point of it was to learn how to pronounce each word for them. But in us, what we're doing is actually learning how our Hebrew is spoken, right? So I'm not sure. I know. Okay, I always do that. I'm not sure where we actually left off on which number this was. I got it marked somewhere in the book, right? What page is this? Can you check page 19? This is page 19 that we're on. Over here on the PDF, I know it says 41, but that's not the actual page we're on. All right. So, with that being said, right, I want to give us the connectors. I know I do this a lot. I do this a lot in this Hebrew class. I go back sometimes and teach the old things. Like I did the alphabet a few times. Went over that. Y'all can. I gotta put these classes out with the titles on them. So a lot of them you'll see. I do the alphabet. I did connectors a few times. I did the present tense, the past tense. I did those quite a few times, just going over and over on the same basic things, because that's the foundation. We're going to need to learn the connectors. And this is what Commander GEN.YAHANNA told me on how to teach the class when I had a brief, slight chance to actually ask him. I think I was letting him know about the Hebrew class, and I asked him, what could I do to improve it? And he said, first, I would teach the connectors. Then I would teach, I forgot exactly what he said, the exact order. but I've been doing this for a while. He said he would teach the connectors first, and that's what I kept with me, the connectors. Then he said I would teach the words after that. You know what I mean? Like teach the connectors first, then teach the words. Because there's no point in trying to pronounce a word when the word is mixed with 5 other words because we speak slang. So there's no point in doing it. Which is why Commander GEN.YAHANNA was so right on how to do the class, right? It was to show how our words and how we talk and how to understand Hebrew more than just saying a Hebrew word. If I tell you the word is Qadash, right? Or the word is Shalom, you're going to say those words, you're going to know those words, but then when you see things like this, like Al Hamalak, it's going to be, it's more than one word, or you see Wayashamai. You're going to know how to say that, but at the same time, you're not going to know what that means, and it's going to do you no justice.
Right.
It's just like saying Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Yahweh Shemar Al-Thum Ba'Shem Yahushua, but you have no effing clue what that means. What the hell does Salam Alaikum mean? How many Muslims don't know what Salam Alaikum means?
Right.
What about Wa Alaikum Salam? And I'm telling you, that is Hebrew, because that, now to me, now I can't get this stamp yet, but I guarantee you, if you break down what it sounds like they say, remember, they know salam or shalom, and then they're saying wa alaikum, wa lakum, peace and you, and your, or peace to you, peace to your, right? Shalom lakum, peace to your, plural, right? Wa alaikum shalom, or whatever they say, I forget it, but it's wa lakum to you, peace. Well, it's like an and to you, peace. So shalom, what they say, salam alaikum, right? Salam alaikum, right? They say, it sounds like they're saying shalom wa lakum, and then it sounds like they're saying wa lakum shalom, and to you peace, peace to you, peace and to you peace, shalom, brother. All right, which the Arabs, they can get that because Arabs was, they Abraham's son too, but they got kicked the hell out. So it's broken up Hebrew mixed with whatever Arab language, whatever Arabs mainly speak now. So with that being said, we need to know what we're saying, which is why Commander GEN.YAHANNA was so right to say to teach the connectors first, to teach people what we're actually saying, how to understand a Hebrew word. Because in Hebrew, we speak slang and our words are mixed. They're mixed together. Just like you got wa, ya, the bar. And said, the ya is to say and he said, but the he is pertaining to the subject. So it will be wa, ya, the bar, kalatazah. And kalatazah spoke. Right? Wayad the barley, Kalatazah, and Kalatazah spoke to me. But when I teach you the connectors, you'll know and he to me, but you won't know nothing else. So once you learn the connectors, now you understand in Hebrew, and he something to him. He'd be like, damn, what did he say? Oh, he said, and he something to him. That's enough to snitch on somebody. That's enough to 6'9" somebody. Like, I don't know everything that was said, but officer, he said, purple police, this is what he said, purple police. He said, and he something to him. I don't know what the something is, right? So with that being said, now we understand in Hebrew. So then once we learn the words later, when you know the bar, you'll already know and he, and then you'll hear the bar, oh, speak, Layah, to me. Kalatazah spoke to me. And he spoke to me. And Kalatazah spoke to me, right? So that's the point of it. And then I forgot what he said. I think he said the numbers or sentences. I forget, it was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And I've been trying to do that ever since, right? So now let's get to the lesson. I want to start with the connectors, and then we're going to start to break down some of these words, some of these verses. Where did we stop at, Ibad? Did we stop at Ezekiel 22 and 28? Where did we stop at? Did I mark it?
It's not marked in the book, sir.
It's not marked in the book. All right. I'm not sure where we stopped at. I know we did, I was about to do it again. I know we did all of these up here. I really don't want to spend too much more time on the lesson in review. So I'm going to get into lesson 5 next week. Oh man, oh man. Me and Hazahar, we finally going to get to do this combination class, man. Lord willing, we've been planning this out for years. I'm going to call him tonight and say, yo, you know we got to do it. We going to be there for the Hebrew class. While everybody else at the mansion party not learning Hebrew. Trying to find new wives and new husbands. You know what I mean? Or a husband or a wife. You know what I mean? We going to be there teaching. We might can teach the Hebrew at the mansion party. I don't know. That might not be a good combination. It's a lot. You see them walking past. You're like, damn, girl. We can't do. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that was, we don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Most High in Christ. So with that being said, let's try to finish this up. I did it again, y'all. I done went up a page. All right, so now, what we're going to do is, I'm going to give y'all the connectors, right? We're going to go over some connectors. Maybe I can put this up on the screen too. I believe I can. I'll give y'all the connectors. I'm going to actually try to send this to the class. Let me see. Can I find rescreen? Boom. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera to the board. We're going to start with the connectors, all right? And then we're going to break down a few of these practice verses in the Bible, right? Which it ain't the whole verse, it's just a few words out of it. So, is there any questions in the room? Any questions in the room? No sweat. All right, Most High in Christ. So now, I'm going to turn the camera to the board. The first connector, anybody want to come up and write something on the board? Want to try to, you know how to write the Hebrew Qadash? I'll try it. All right, give Qadash a hand. He said he's going to try it. Let me see if I can spin this camera to you. I'm going to see if I can put the Hebrew meanings on the, what you call it? Oh, that's why these legs ain't locked up. Something going on here. Hold on. Leg a little flimsy. There we go. All right, should be at the board. All right, Kalatazar. The first one you're going to do is, we're going to do the beginning connectors first. So the first connector you're going to do is why. How about we go in order? Abba. First one, do ah. We'll go in order of the alphabet. Ah, can you write it nice and big? No, okay. Oh, you doing the Syrian? Oh, go ahead. I thought you was gonna do ancient for a second. I'm like, that's a little wrong for the ancient. No, go ahead with that Assyrian. Man, you might want to do the ancient. If you're Assyrian jammed up, you might want to try that ancient. That Assyrian is all square and heathenistic. You know what I mean? That ain't our actual language. You make it a lot bigger than that, though, for sure. We're only gonna do one at a time. All right. There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now, at the beginning of, can you put at the top of the board, beginning connectors? And I'm going to try to see if we send this to the Philly Schools email, right? Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to everybody online. All right. That's so good. Yeah, that look right, but I don't really care anyway. I care less about how we spell Esau words. Oh, specifically for this class. If it was something else, I would check it out to see if it was correct. Spell check and all that. I ain't doing that. It can be as wrong as it want to be. If you spell axe ASK, then cool. Instead of AXE, like you chop it with an axe, and you put ASK, I'm cool with it. I don't even care. This is our language. This is our time. Can we get some me time? Can we get some me time, Esau? I guess we don't get a chance to do anything we want to do. All right, so with that being said, I at the beginning of a root word. And it's at the beginning, but a root word is an actual, just a regular word. Like how you would say, say. Say is a word, right? It would be a root word. But if I wanted to say I am saying, I will merge the I am with say or saying. And it will be I am saying. That would be one word. That's how Hebrew is. So I at the beginning of a root word means I or I am. Right? Can you put that under there? Under the there you go. These I or I am. You gotta put it nice and big so they can see it. You can actually use that whole rest of the board. All right, I or I am. All right, let me type this in, Hebrew info. Let me just type in Hebrew. There we go. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna send this to the class with email of mine. No sweats. Wrong email. All right, so I or I am. That's what the character I means at the beginning of a root word. It means I or I am. I am, remember, Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. People say, that's God's name. No, it ain't. It was God checking Moses. When he said, remember, Ashar means which or that. Haya means to be, is a verb to be, which means to be. Ahaya, Ashar, who, meaning which, who, that. I be that I be, Negro. I am that I am. I am which I am. I am who I am. That's him checking Moses saying, I am who the hell I am. Who are you to ask me my name? I'm the Lord. I am who the hell I am. And that's that. All right. So with that being said, you got a roll. All right, bye. You can come up here. You can come up here. It's locking you off. It look a little dark. I'm gonna try to move this light up. All right. Let me see if I can get this thing just a little bit lighter. See if we can get that to work. Maybe that'll help it or something. There we go. I don't like how it looks like we're in the dark, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so that was I at the beginning of a root word. That's the character I. Can you put out and pronounce it under it? I. And that's the first character or letter in the Hebrew alphabet. Remember, our alphabetical letters, they're pictures of things. If you look to the side, can I draw this real quick? How about you draw it, Ibot, since you up here? Draw it. I'll do it. It's a lot. I'll do it just for the sake of it, right? Remember, this is the character I, right? Now, if I was to do it sideways, this is what it would look like. This is supposed to be the horns of a bull with the ears and the face of a bull, right? And this is the bull when the bull is shaking his head, getting ready to do something. This is what Adam was looking at. He made the alphabet. Remember, we got these letters from Adam. Y'all can look this up. They call this Aramaic. They call it Paleo-Hebrew. They call it Phoenician. They call it all these different names, right? But these are the letters that Adam created. Right. When the Lord gave Adam the truth, he made his own language, he made his own culture. Imagine back then, even now, you're like, man, hell with America. I'm gonna make my own culture. I'm gonna start my own thing. And you make up some little letters and you teach them to your kids. And you look, this is what we can and can't do. But remember, you got this from the Lord. So this is like a cattle. I can't draw. I draw some little feet or whatever. And a damn tail back there somewhere. I can't really draw, so y'all go ahead and laugh at that as much as you need to, right? It makes you feel any better. Y'all can go ahead and laugh at that all day. I put some eyes on it so y'all can really get to laughing. All right. We'll try to put some feet in the back somewhere and little dots from a cow or whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all don't laugh at me. But if you got to, then go ahead. Who cares? It's brotherhood. All right. This is my cow, y'all. So or bull, cow, bull, however you want to do it. All right. So with that being said, Adam made the character A or the letter A, the character A, from a bull that was shaking his head. All right. A bull with his head to the side. Right. And now if you turn it, and you see I did it like that. America, they turn it the other way, and that's the letter A. Nothing new. Nothing new under the sun, like the Bible says. All right? Nothing new under the sun. This is the letter A. This is the character I. You know where, well, Japheth came up with these letters. Esau just stole it. The English alphabet comes from Japheth. It's just Esau is a thief, and he stole it. All right? That's an amazing cow, man. You know, if I do say so myself. That's a lot to do with it.
That letter you just said was A. Mm-hmm. Is that pronounced A?
Yes, the name of that character. All right. In Esau's language, this is the letter A. But it comes from our language, which is A. Remember, well, what sound does the letter A make? A, but then it also makes A, which is dumb to us. To us, the character is how it's said. Right. That's the name of it. It's A. That's how you say it. It's A. Not A. The letter is B, but then it goes by. B. It don't make any sense. The letter is C, but then it makes the sound K, like can. And then S, like Cecil or C. Like S makes the sound sa, or D is da. You know what I mean? It just Esau is weird like that. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But that's in our language. The name of the character is how you pronounce the character, or to make it understandable, the name of the letter is how you pronounce that letter. Right. Go ahead.
That first one, I am, is that the bull you just did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is what it means when it's at the beginning of a root word. The character I, when it's at the beginning of a root word, it means I or I am. Remember, because in our language we can fuse words together to like remember, we speak and write slang. Remember, it's our culture. We own it. Ain't no oppressor around to say, y'all can't do that. You gotta speak proper Hebrew. We got a formal Hebrew, and then we got slang in Hebrew for when I'm chilling. I got the business setting, and then I got whenever I want to say setting. You know what I mean? Even if I'm at the business setting, if I feel like talking gangster or slang, then that's how it'll be. You understand? And who can say we wrong? It's ours. Chinese man, who knows if he's speaking Chinese slang? We don't know Chinese, do we? I don't know if he what he's saying. He could be fully speaking a whole ching chong slang. So I can say it like that. But he could be saying old ching chong slang, and we would never know because we don't speak Chinese, and we can't say, hey, that ain't proper Chinese. Like, who the hell are we? We ain't Chinese. Even if we did know what he was saying, we could not say that's not proper Chinese because he's like, I am Chinese. I do what the hell I want to do. You should focus on learning Hebrew or stop speaking the white man language. That's what he would say. If we was actually say that to him, like, you should learn or work on not being a slave. And he would be right. So, with that being said, we're right for us doing our language how we want to do it, right? So now, Bob, can you put up the next character? Bob.
Oh,
Also, can you do me one? Can you plug in my phone for me? Right here into this slot, so for sure. Wow, I wanted to pull something up. Oh, I wanted to pull up the Hebrew. over here. I meant to forward that Hebrew to the Gmail. So y'all can see what I'm saying. It's all good. I ain't gonna go through all that trouble. I'm just gonna give y'all the connectors and then we're gonna go into the next lesson. All right. Shalom, sis, from Florida. All right, shalom to all the Akim and Akwafian that's online, that's tuning in. And can you put out a pronounce it I bought of the show? Now, ba, when it's at the beginning of a root word, it means a few things. Now, some of these we got in the lesson series already, right? It was part of the 50 words. They gave us a few of these. Not too many though. Maybe one or two, I believe. Ba, when it's at the beginning of a root word, means in. I'll let you put that first. It means in. It also means on. In is the main use. On is the secondary use. At is the third use. And by is the last use that you'll see it as. So you'll see Ba'aratazah in the earth. Ba'aratazah on the earth. Because Aratazah means ground or earth, right? You'll see Ba'aratazah at the earth. Or you might see Ba'aratazah. Right? Just depending on if they feel like using the character ha. It'll say at the earth. Or you'll see Ba'aratazah by the earth, right? Now, that's the character ba when it's at the beginning of a root word. That's what it means. That's our usages of. That's the way we use it. That's what it means, and that's how you use it. Now, all of these characters can be a part of a root word, but you'll see two bas. You'll see baba something, like babayath. Bayath's house. For the Passover will be babayath by Houston. Will be at the house, or babayath Yahweh at the Lord's house by Houston. In Houston. Will be at the Lord's house in Houston. I use ba. Ba-ya. Ba-ya means house. Ba meaning in. Or at or by. Ba-ba-ya will be at the Lord's house by Houston, in Houston. Right? So that's how we use that's how we used the character ba. We used it as a beginning connector. All right? So a lot of these connectors you're going to see, they have ending meanings as well. We'll go through that as well. So let's put the next one up on the board. I don't want to spend too much time on it. All right. Typing y'all questions online. If y'all got any questions, please type them in. So now, the next character is Abagada. This one is you'll see this. It ain't used too much formally, right? But it will be used in slang. Da, the character da, when it's at the beginning of a root word, it means do. You gotta put out a pronounce it as well. It means do. All right. So we'll say, okay, remember, like I said, we got slang, right? So yes, we got a formal way of speaking, like a proper way, and then we got slang, right? So if I say Aisha is the word do or make, means do, it means make, to make or do, right? Aisha. If I said Aisha Ibadka, right? Do your work, right? Now, okay, that was still sort of slang too, because I put the kai at the end, which means your. Well, no, that was right. But you can also use ka to say you, right? I would say Aisha Ibadka, right? Do your work. But in slang, I would say da Ibadka. I would say da Ibadka. Do your work. Instead of Aisha Ibadka, I can just say da Ibadka. Right? I mean, what else can I say? Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Right. I can say da Ibadka instead of saying Aisha Ibadka, right? So that's that. Let's get on to the next one. Ibad. Young man, if you want to come up, you want to try something? Nah, you good. You standing down, that's all good. I'm gonna have Ibad come on up. Ibad, you got to slay tomorrow? Ain't meaning tonight, right? Oh man, he's a crazy man. But we ain't got camp, so go ahead, brother. All that strength. Give Ibad a hand. Ladies, this is Ibad. Get to know him. Give him some. All right? Give all. That's enough. Of course, I don't mean to be a whore. I was speaking to sisters as in, be with a brother, man. You know what I mean? Spend your life with a brother. These brothers is working. All right? So for all the whores out there, or former whores, I was not giving you the okay to be a hoe. That's not what just happened. For all the former whoremongers of our brothers that love whores, I was not giving the sister okay to be a whore. No, you cannot share your woman. No, you cannot throw her away after sex. Y'all are married, y'all to stay together. Whoever leaves the other one is a sinner. Man can have more than one wife, but you gotta keep all of them. Sister, that man can have more than one, and you just got to deal with it. If he leave you and you didn't cheat on him or commit adultery, then he sinned. If you leave him, then you sin. All right? Go ahead, Yanakwan. So like real quick, Yanakwan, I'm gonna let you get that. The next one is Abagada Ha. That's the next character. Go ahead, Yanakwan.
No, I was saying that that's very heavy that you brought that up because we was just talking, right? And even though you said that, they probably said, see, what you just said right there. They pressing each other on it.
Yeah.
They get the wrong,
Get the wrong impression.
they get the wrong,
This ain't the Christian church, man. We ain't into passing each other's women around sloppily. They ever bring them french fries up? I guess it's too late now.
Well, it's not too late. I'll go back over there because they forgot my coat too.
Now that's a bottle on the corner. It's good as hell. Like with chili on it and mayonnaise and all that. And cheese. It's amazing, man. It's good. It's good. All right. Ha at the beginning of the root word means the, and now the is the main usage, right? Here's the secondary usage. Damn, something smells good. That's Frankie Murphy. Okay, see, ladies, that was Yanakwan again. You see what I'm saying?
That's the Lord.
He know when to bring out the frankincense
That's
and
the
myrrh.
Lord.
He know what to do when to deal with that. That's my brother, all right? So with that being said, go ahead, Yanakwan.
I wanted to say while we was on the topic at first, if I could, I was going to say because if a man can't have more than one wife, then how come a woman can have many whores even though a man and woman sleeps around?
Let me make that a lot bigger. Yeah, I mean,
and women sleeps around, that shouldn't happen, but what about homosexuality, all the other stuff that's on the,
right.
the PG, whatever, how they say those letters, whatever, for the gay community, whatever, it's like.
LGBTQ, FAELG, and all. Why?
They make more letters.
Should have my phone on mute. But how also means of. I'll give y'all a chance to write that down.
So I just want to.
All right. How also means of.
How also means of.
All right.
If I can.
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. You got it.
No, I just said I wanted to bring that up if I could, but I want to participate if I could, like something that we need to.
No, it's all good.
Whenever
It's all
you need
good. Let me forward this to the Philly class. Now, let's get to the next one, Ibot.
Okay.
Bubba Shaw. Oh, you want to do one?
No, I'm just saying if I could, well, he could do it, but I'm saying whenever I could get a chance.
Oh, yeah. I may have you take the rest of the,
I just want to participate in this, so I'm not just.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause I love people, you know. I love the people.
Hey, man, look, Most High Christ, give y'all the corner hand, you know what I mean? Damn right. All right, so with that being said, the next one is Wa. Abagadaha Wa. Wa when is used as at the beginning. Wa when is used as a character, right? When it's used as a character at the beginning of a root word. Because remember, these have a lot of these have ending characters too. All right, a lot of these have ending characters as well. So why at the beginning? Hold on, real quick. Let me keep you up there. Why at the beginning of a root word it means and. They also use it as but. And you may see it as therefore. Yeah, you can put that under therefore. However you want to do it, I just ain't want to jam you up with it. Right? You may see it as therefore, or things of that nature, like therefore, nevertheless, and all that. All right? So that's why at the beginning of a root word. That's what it's used as. All right? So, why at the beginning of a root word and, but, therefore. Now, these you're going to have to remember. You're going to have to practice these, man. Because you're going to need to know these. These are the foundation of speaking Hebrew. Reading and speaking Hebrew. Like these right here, this is going to help you know what it's saying. I ain't just talking about pronouncing a word. Right. You know from the characters how to pronounce it. Right. Even if you mess up, you got an understanding on how to pronounce it. But remember, talking ain't just pronouncing words. Right. Babies say goo goo gaga. But when you say daddy, they say dada. And all they can say is goo goo gaga. So they can't even say the words. What's more important is understanding how to talk the language. A baby says, eat. It understands that it's hungry and what the word is to eat. It knows how to communicate. This is the foundation that's going to show you how to communicate in Hebrew. When you're talking to a baby, you say, you poo-poo. You're talking to the baby. The baby might understand, might say yes. It don't know how to say, yeah, mom, I took it. You know what I mean? Can't say all that. But it understands. It cries when it's hungry because it can't really communicate with words. So what's important is that it knows how to communicate. A lot of times when they realize that there's something mentally wrong with a baby is when it can't communicate, when it's not aware of its surroundings. When you talking to it and it's in its own world, it don't respond. That's how they know, all right, something may be wrong. Baby may be deaf. You know, because it can't respond, it can't communicate correctly. All right, let's do the next one. Za. Now, za is an ending connector. I'll say za. Abagada hawa za. Let's do the next one. Ka, sa, ya. Ya is the next character. This is the foundation of reading and speaking Hebrew, of understanding it, literally. From what we learned so far, we learned aparity. I am fruitful. The yum is plural. Is I something plural? Meaning, he said I, but he was talking to a bunch of people. That's all you would be able to say. Aparity. You say, yo, what did that mean? Well, the guy said I, but he was talking to more than one person. I don't know how many people he was talking to, but it wasn't just one person because of yum. So Yah at the beginning of a root word means he. And I want you to put this under the word he. Can you put this in parentheses, right? To show, put talking about the subject. Put that. Or talking about the noun. How can I say this? I want to say talking about, yes, put talking about the noun. Or the person, put person. Talking about the person. That's easier for everybody to understand. It means he is talking about the person. Wayadabar, and he spoke. Right? But the he is only talking about the person. Because when it's going to be translated, it's going to be translated as and spoke. Such and such, whoever the person is. Wayadabar Yanakwan, and Yanakwan spoke. It ain't going to be and he spoke Yanakwan, because the he is only to show the person. Or is only talking about the person. How about I want to put show the person? No. What am I trying to say, y'all? Y'all help me with this. Go ahead.
It's like, could that be an adverb or something like that?
Not an adverb. It's I'm not sure. I don't want to say kind of la, but it's not an adverb. It's just, go ahead.
It's to indicate that a man is indicate a man that it's to indicate.
All right, I know what I'm gonna put. Talking about the person who said it, or who did the action.
So
that's what I want to put.
so
It's talking. Hold on, Yannick, real quick, so I can get this thought out before I lose it, because I know I'm gonna lose it. Talking about the person who did the action. It's a lot, man. Go ahead, Yannick.
I meant like a pronoun. Is it a pronoun?
I forget the exact meaning of it. It's a lot, you worry. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I gave all those terms in the beginning. I forget if it's a pronoun or I believe it is a pronoun. I believe that's exactly what it is. It's a pronoun.
It describes
the noun, right? Well, okay, this wouldn't be it because this ain't describing the noun. This is just indicating the noun. Right? It's just to indicate. It's just talking about the person who did the action. This is an indicator, right? To say that the person that he did. Okay? Talking about the person who did the action. That's Yah at the beginning of a root word. I'm gonna give y'all a second to get that down. Any questions in the room? So, if I said, why Yah the bar? What does that mean? The bar means spoke. So if I say, why Yah the bar, what did I just say? Anybody want to take a stab at it? I want y'all online, if y'all can, to type it in. So we know what why means, we know what Yah means, and I gave you the word debar means speak or spoken. Young man, you want to take a shot at it?
And he spoke.
Get a brother a hand. God damn it, give him a hand, man. Now you can communicate in your own language. Damn, that's a major accomplishment for slaves. Like we finally able to communicate in our own language. No more October No more Toby, huh? I can go back to being Kute Kente, which is not, that's an African name, that ain't even us. But y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? Now we can communicate in our own language. Let's keep going. Yana Kwan, you want to do the next one? I do the, yeah, I'll let you finish that. You done?
You want me to do something else?
Yeah, I was want you to do the next word.
Oh,
I mean, the next beginning word.
yeah, sure.
The beginning connector, right? The next one is ka, regular ka.
Hand, palm.
Yep. Now, Quan said hand, palm. Yes, this is where ka comes from. So I need you to erase all that. Well, so except for beginning connectors, but everything else can go. Yeah, that's all we at the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So with that being said, right, the character ka that we're about to put up here, it comes from the palm of your hand, the lines in the palm of your hand. All right, which is amazing because you can see it. The bang, bang. Let me show you on here real quick. Let me show y'all on here what I'm talking about. The lines in your hand, you see that? These lines, bang, bang. That's the character ka. You'll see it. Can you put up the character ka in ancient Hebrew, Baba Kushal? Nice and big, Baba Kushal, if you don't mind. Boom, bang, bang. That's what Adam was using, everyday stuff, man. Oh my God, I keep knocking this damn thing over, man. I hope he's still up. All right, hold on, I got it, Yanaquan. I want to hit the, what's it called? I knock this thing over again. Lock it, y'all. Let's check and make sure everything's still up. I'm gonna take this off of here, man. That's the second time I done hit this damn thing. I'm gonna just leave it right over here. I just gotta talk a lot louder. Aim it over here, all right? Actually, I could aim it down here. I could leave it right down here, leave it up. Here we go.
Right.
Now, if I kick it over, then we know what's going on. All right. Now, let me just test everything out, make sure everything is to wild. All right. Boom, boom. Audio, we good. We straight. So lock y'all if you're out there online listening to the muffle and the scuffle of us fixing that. All right, can you put how to pronounce that?
Bottom or?
Under it. So this is the character ka, right? I was trying to show you the palm of my hand again while Yanaquan was putting that up there. Y'all see the line? Hold on, so lock it. That's the character ka. That's where Adam got it from, palm of your hand. Remember, our language goes all the way back to Adam. All the way back. It's just K-A. It's K-A. To what? Appreciate that. All right. Now, with that being said, what does ka mean when it's at the beginning of a root word? Ka means as, and it also means like. All right. So if I put boom, 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 I would say, what does Qadash mean? Now let me give you this secret. Our language is automatically masculine. So unless I make it feminine, it's automatically masculine. So it's automatically he. So ka means as. Can you put this up there? As and like. That's what ka means. So if I say Qadash, the bar meaning speak, right? So if I say Salaki Qadash, you can just put as or like. Well, as and like, Salaki. Yeah, nice and big. If I may, Yanaquan, so they can see it. Just put this right up there, as, and then like. Go for sure, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
So, as and like. So what does Qadash mean? Anybody want to try it? Ask the Wap. Yeah, that's the Wap. The Wap. Qadash, what does that mean? The bar means speak. So what does Qadash mean? It's right here up on the board.
That's two speed.
No, Ka is right here on the board. You gotta put a what you call in between as and like. No, not equal sign, a comma, because it means both of these things. It means as, it also means like.
What do you mean, like?
A comma, just put a comma in between as and like. No, a regular comma. It's two separate words. It means both of these. Just put a regular comma, Yanaquan. No, it's not a comma, brother. That's something different.
Oh, okay.
It's a regular comma, like how you would put a comma in between.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, you just make it a little bit bigger so they can see. You can't really see it.
Oh, okay.
My brother, the wow. So, what does Qadash mean? Anybody want to take a shot at it? Go ahead.
He spoke like?
No. Remember, Ka is in the front of the word.
Okay.
Ka, you was definitely on the right page. Go ahead.
He spoke?
Ka. I can't say nothing else. It's Qadash. So what does Ka mean? Ka means as, it also means like. Y'all can type it in online as well. So Ibad, you was on the right page. Hey, shalom, y'all. So I'm gonna give Ibad another shot. Let's try it again. You was on the right page. Go ahead.
He likes to speak?
It has to make sense, Ibad. He likes speak. That don't make sense. Go ahead.
He speak like?
No, that's what Ibad said first.
Or he speak?
Now, I can't. If I say anything more, I'm gonna have to give it to you. I don't want to give it to you, right? Remember, where are you even getting heat from? Where are you getting that from? You're getting it because it's masculine. It's automatically saying he, right? The bar means spoke, but we know that it's a he. Go ahead.
You talking about as spoke?
Oh, he was so close, Jonathan. He was so close. He was right there. Go ahead. You want to try it again?
As speak.
Just the same thing.
Speak as.
You right there. You missed one thing. You want to try it again, iPod?
Okay.
Go ahead. It's a mixture of what you and Yanaquan just was saying. You say he spoke like, and then Yanaquan says as spoke, as speak. Is a mixture.
Okay.
As he spoke.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, as he spoke. That's why I said, where y'all getting the he from if there's no he in there? Y'all getting the he because you know that our language is masculine. If I said the bar, it means speak, or I could say it means he speak. He spoke. The bar. But we wouldn't just say it like that. We would say who spoke. We would say the person that spoke with it. So it would be Yadabar, Yanaquan, Yadabar Ibad, Yadabar Zarwai, or why Yadabar, and he spoke. Zarwai, and Zarwai spoke. But Kadabar would be as spoke. As who spoke? As he spoke. And so it will be Kadabar, and it will be as he spoke, or as speak. Like y'all was so right, but I'm trying to get us to get a little bit more into it.
Right.
Now, really, why it's sort of hard because if I said Kayadabar, that would be for speak. or in old quicker English, it would be like for speaking or for spoke, and then whoever spoke. So Qadash would be as he spoke. I would say Yanaquan's moved as he spoke, or Yanaquan walked as he spoke, right? So that would be it would be Halak Yanaquan, it would be Yalak Yanaquan Qadash. Yalak meaning he walked, Yanaquan, or Yanaquan walked, and then Qadash as he spoke. So he walked and he spoke at the same time. Go ahead, Yanaquan.
Could you say as he spoke like in the sentence when you say like as he spoke like?
No, because Ka means as.
Oh, okay.
It means both words. It means like, it means as. So
Oh, okay.
you can say like he spoke. You can say as he spoke, like he spoke.
Kind of that, yeah. Because you can't use two.
Right.
The same word. It's the same word, but you can't use.
Right, like he spoke, earlier. Yanaquan said this like he spoke earlier, or like he said earlier. Kamar, like he said, right? As he said. He choked his wife. Kamar, like he said earlier. He said he was going to do it earlier, he did it. Now let me stop, y'all. His wife threw the hot grease in his face, like she said earlier. Ka'amara, right? As like she said, right? Go ahead.
But what if you did want to use the word like that? So what other word would you have to use if you want to like? Even though
it would
this is
never
the same
be
word.
as he said, like.
Because I know this is like a direct Hebrew.
Yeah, it would never be that on that one word. The ka would be on the second word that you're saying is like that. So it would be as he did this, like he did that, or like whatever you're about to say. The ka would be on the second word as also. It would be Qadash, Kamar. As he spoke, like he said. So Qadash, Kamar, that's how it would be. As he spoke, like he said. It would be ka on each part. Like he said, as he spoke, right? Qadash, Kamar, and then whatever today you want, right? Qadash, Kamar, you want, like he as he spoke, like he said today. Yalak Yanaquan, Qadash, Kamar, you want. Yanaquan walked as he spoke, like he said today. You know what I mean? And that's a full Hebrew sentence. Go ahead.
Could it also be
Like, let's get a little hand for this Hebrew. We learning it, we understand it. I mean, go ahead, young man.
could it also be he speaks like?
But they never said that. Like they kept saying, okay, they did say it, but I was trying to get them to. Okay, so like it would not be he speaks like. You got to remember that kind of that as is on the front of the word to say whatever this word is as he's doing. So he speaks like, and then whatever you're about to say is like whatever you're about to say. So he speaks would be the bar. He speaks the bar, ka, like whatever you're about to say. He speaks like him. He speaks like you, right? The bar ka tha. He speaks like you. He speaks like me. The bar kaya, right? Or ka awati, right? For the full word for me, right? Go ahead, you're dying. So getting old. So
that also translates to like he spake as, or like he spoke. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's not he spake as, right? Because remember, that's what the young man just said. The as goes on to the next word. He spake as what? Whatever that what is what is where the ka is gonna go. She walked as a stripper, like a stripper. So it ain't gonna be she walk like. It ain't gonna be ka halak or ka halakha. And it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be she walk like. It's gonna be halakha or halakha ka stripper. Like this, like stripper, right? Like whatever word that is. Go ahead.
Would it be more so like as he spake and spread it over? It's like,
That's
like,
it. That's the translation.
Come on.
As he spake.
Come on.
That's why I said Qadash, as the he only saying he because you know it's a man, because I didn't switch it to feminine. Which is why I said halakha, because I switched that word to feminine to say she walks. And then I separated as, I said ka stripper. As, the as goes to whatever you're saying she's like. That's why people say, you ain't like me. You can't be like me. I can't be like you. It's not, the like ain't gonna go on can't be.
Right.
I mean, it ain't gonna be can't be like. That's English, and English is backwards. Remember, English, the noun goes first, then the verb, or the person, then the action. Like Zarwai stole, which he would never do. So how can Zarwai mean say that? All right, or I stole. Well, I can't say that because that would be fused into one word, right? But if I say you stole, right? You stole. That's not how it's going to be said in Hebrew. In Hebrew, it's going to be stole you. That's how it's going to be said. And it's going to translate as you stole. You know what I mean? He has 8 wives. 8 wives he has. That's Hebrew. So the like goes on to that word. It's fused in with that word.
Right.
That stripper or priest, like a priest, kakahan, like a priest. Right? That goes on to whatever you're trying to say. So it's as a priest, kakahan. You know what I mean? As a priest, the as is attached to that specific thing. Did we flatline that? I mean, is that clear or la? We gotta. I mean, I could try to break it down some more if y'all didn't get it. Go ahead.
So it'll be Qadash, Kakahan.
Yep, he spoke like a priest. So like Qadash is as he spoke like a priest, or like he spoke as a priest.
Cool.
You know what I mean? It is, but that gives our YN, that's exactly how it's done. He spoke like a priest. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to the next one. Abagadahawa Zaka, Sayaka, La. All right, can you erase the board, Yanakwan? Matter of fact, Yanakwan, you can take a seat. No, I'm gonna let you keep going, Yanakwan, since you up there. The next character is La. Abide, man, go get that rest, Abide. Come on, man, you got to stay. Let's get it, Yanakwan. Yeah, we getting tight on the time. I did want to go through the review. I know I ain't getting to it. All right. But a good thing is for y'all to do out there online as an exercise, y'all go through this review right here. Ayana Kwan is doing that. Y'all go through this review on page 19, or if you downloaded the PDF, this is page 41. Right. We're on page 41, and y'all just go through these and do the beginning connectors, man. Ha, right? La is a root word. Ra'ah is a root word, right? The bar. You got ha ayash. You know, ayash is man or husband, right? Ha, you do the ha again. Waya shemai. Ha malak. This is a name right here. Malak. Yahweh. Yakoyom, right? Yahweh or Yahweh, right? Give me Jeremiah 20, 26 and 21. I think this is one of the ones. I forget who this is. Of course, we wouldn't pronounce the actual Lord's name in this. Not unless, I mean, that's very rare, like Yahweh Shai, right? But, which is good, but because, now we say that all the time, but that ain't, and that was a common name, but that, we don't usually, we try not to pronounce all three characters. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Yah, Yahweh Yakim, right? You can say it, but it was always, we always tried to, not do that. We wouldn't try to put the Lord's full name in there. We would either use Yahweh, right? Or we would say Yahweh, right? Looks like Yahweh Shai, right? What's another way we would use it? Go ahead.
Yahweh.
Yeah, right. Well, not. I'm saying like how we would pronounce the Lord's name. Like we would try to switch it up sometimes, right? Or you might just see how or something, like Hosea, how Shai, right? It's just different ways of doing it, but we usually try to put the Lord's name in it. All right, but without saying the Lord's name. Let's get Jeremiah 26 and 21. Yanaquan, you Tawaba. Looks like he's walked off, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, give me Jeremiah 26 and 21. La at the beginning of a root word. I see what you're trying to do. Trying to grab some of that stuff. La at the beginning of a root word. Once Yanaquan is done cleaning the board off, it means two. And secondarily, very rarely, it'll be used as of also. So give me Jeremiah 26 and 21. I'm gonna pull it up over here. 26 and 21. Anybody want to read it? Boom, 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 boom. All right, so you got it? All right, hold on. Let me read it in the Hebrew. Yep, Jeremiah 26 and 21. Okay, cool. No sweat. I'll make this big screen so we can all read along with it together. We're gonna take these silly dots off of here. Boom. Take away that Yiddish. All right. So Jeremiah 26 and 21 in the Hebrew. Not unless I buy it, you got it in the Hebrew.
Okay.
Would you like to read it in the Hebrew?
Okay.
So like also to your diet, you gotta recite your alphabet. So why you gotta recite your alphabet as well? Y'all can't escape, man. I.S.U.P.K, did you recite your alphabet? You gotta come up and recite your alphabet too. Can't escape. All right, you go ahead, your diet.
Abba Gada Awazaka Tayaka Labanasa I Ka Parashata.
Let it slide though. Go ahead. You I said Kwa Tazah. You missed Tazah. Yeah, you missed Tazah.
Abba Gada Awazaka Tayaka Lamanasa I Hataza Warashaka.
Give me my hand. Sounds good. Come on. Do it again, you guys. You gotta do it again. Come on up here. Hold on. Put these brothers, you know what I mean? Y'all missing all the action for the ladies in there. Got the Akim all in here. You know what I mean? We spend the camera one good time. You know what I mean? I know y'all love Yanaquan. The ladies love Yanaquan. You know what I mean? That's your diet. Y'all gonna see these brothers at the Passover. All right. Give these brothers in. Hold on. I done unscrewed it somehow. That's I.S.U.P.K over there about to recite his alphabet. I call I.S.U.P.K the getaway man. You need a getaway driver. This is I.S.U.P.K. You know how to get out that alphabet. We got Y. We got come on, I almost forgot your name. And we got young man Tommy. Young man Tommy. Give him a hand. These brothers in Philly, man. Shout out to all the brothers in every zone, you understand? All right. So go ahead and read. Lock it.
Jeremiah 26, 21 in the Hebrew.
Go ahead.
Waya Shemai Hamalak Yahweh,
Hold on, wait, let me get with you, Salakia. Let me get with you, put this up on the board real quick. I keep saying the board up on the screen. Oh, yeah, Astawat, the getaway man. Oh, man. All right, Astawat, go ahead, man. You can recite your alphabet. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put the camera back on the board. Can you put 2?
I messed up.
2, that's what it means, 2, and then secondarily it means yeah, right. But Salaki, say it again. No, 2, T-O.
Oh, 2 T-O.
Yeah, like that. It means 2. Go ahead. Go ahead, Astro. I'm gonna give you a pass. Go ahead, man. All right.
Wow.
Hello, what?
You gonna ask me? Dang, I would have tried to answer the audience at least. I said, Salaki, all the ladies online, y'all typing this election.
It's all good.
But
hold on, what I was
Salaki, I can stay in order with the class. Go ahead, Astawat. Huh?
Hold on.
It's T-O. T-O.
Oh, T-O.
Yeah, it's 2.
Sorry.
I mean, go ahead.
Yaka, is it?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, that was Tawab. Go ahead.
Ramanasa, I-Pa,
Hold
Asha,
on. Hold on, I'm messing up something. Hold
Ramanasa, Pa, Quara, Shelter.
You forgot to Zaka, but get mad. That's the getaway driver, man. He almost got me twice, man. Smooth with it. All right. So with that being said, hold on, Yanaquan needs to put up there. Can you make it a lot bigger above the Shaw? Just the 2. So they use brotherhood, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they texting everybody the alphabet. All right, y'all don't make this big screen again.
You about to make me do mine again, sir.
You want to do yours again?
Yeah, let's do mine again.
Go ahead. He died want to redeem himself.
All right. Abagada ha wazaka tayaka lamanasa I-Pa taza kwarashaka.
The brother. So with that being said, I bought you guys in the Hebrew, Jeremiah 26 and 21.
Mind if I take it, sir?
Oh, go ahead, Wife Salaki.
Jeremiah 26, 21. Waya Shemai Hamalak Yahweh Kwayom.
Nope, Yahweh Yah Kwayom.
Yahweh Yah Kwayom. Wakal Gabal War Yah. Wakal Hashar Yom At Debar Yawah Waya Bakwash Hamalak Ha Mayahwa Waya Shamai Awar Yahwa
War Yahweh.
Awar Yahweh Waya Ra Waya Barak Waya Ba Matazari
Maya Ba'ah.
Maya Ba'a Matazari.
Matazari, give my hand. Let's see what this brother's name is. Remember they said the pronunciation of names, right? Jehoiakim. Yahweh Yaquim. All right? Yahweh Yaquim. What you think they called him? What you think his nickname was? Now, there's no right and wrong. This is just us blacks and Hispanics having a conversation, like John 3:16, goddammit. What you think, y'all? What you think? Y'all type in what you think they called him. His name is Yahweh Yaquim. What you think they called him? I got one good idea. Anybody want to take a shot at it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a hand. Goddamn. Yeah, I was gonna say for young, right? But yeah, the why stabbed you right on in the goddamn face, man. For lack of better words, nobody go do that. All right, no, some of y'all is crazy as noonday. Jeez. All right. Lock it, what happened to the lock?
Yeah, I was gonna,
You gonna put it back up there? I'm trying to clean the whole board while we was going through all this, all right? So, Jehoiakim, they probably called him Yah. Yahweh Yaquim. Yah. What up, Yah? He like what it is. Something, blah, 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 blah. You know how it is in Israel, all right? With that being said, Yanaquan, boom, I'm gonna take this off the board, off the screen. La, when it's at the beginning of a root word, meaning to or of, you can step to the side, both for sure. So everybody can get this down. So if I said Ladabar, what does Ladabar mean? Go ahead, Ibad.
to speak.
To speak. If I said Ladabara or Ladabara, hold on, wait, let me make sure that's right. Yes, Ladabara. What does that mean? Go ahead.
She spoke.
No. Ladabara. Okay. You on point, but that's not correct, but you're still on point. And now this, I'm gonna give you a little hint. It has nothing to do with, you have to get what it means correct, but you gotta know the point of something. What does Ladabar mean? What does Ladabar mean? Go ahead, Zawad.
To speak.
To speak. What does Ladabar mean? This is simple. Don't think too hard. Go ahead.
Speak to them.
Nope. Now, think about, okay, I don't want to give y'all too much. It's not really about what it means. That's all I'm going to give you. It ain't really about what it means. What does Ladabar mean?
To speak.
To speak. What does Ladabara mean? Go ahead.
She speaks.
They said that, but it's not really about what it means. It's about, if I say this, you're going to know it. It's about why I switched it. That's all I'm going to give you. It's about why I switched it. What does Ladabar mean, Yanaquan?
To speak.
Now, what does Ladabara mean?
Speak.
Yes, but, you ain't.
To speak.
Go ahead.
To speak of.
No. It's to speak. I was about to give it to you. Go ahead.
Speak.
It's not about what it means. It's about why I switched it. Go ahead.
So like a tenth, like instead of saying like to speak or like
Ooh, y'all gonna get y'all some women at the pastor. We better know why I did that. Go ahead.
Is it in a past tense, going to speak?
Oh, isn't it different forms?
So I can,
Go ahead.
it's in the woman's form.
Give y'all a clap of hand.
I didn't know what
He said it's in a woman's form. It's in a one. You remember I made it feminine. Now y'all have to be a little advanced to know that one, right? Whenever you make a high at the end, that's when you put a high at the end of something or a wah, right? If you put high at the end of something, wah at the end of something, that's to make it feminine.
right.
That meaning you speaking to a woman. So it means to speak. That's all it means. Like the meaning didn't change. It means to speak. But now I'm speaking to a sister. Right. I'm actually talking to a girl. I'm saying just like if I was talking to you, I said to speak. When I talk to her, I gotta change it. That she's lesser in authority. To speak, I said Ladabara. Meaning I'm talking to a sister now.
Right.
Y'all better get that Hebrew up in y'all, man. So I'm speaking that feminine to the sisters, boy. Woo! Might not see Zawad no more, man. Like, where the hell are you? Oh, I live in the Kwaba now, sir. You live inside the Kwaba? Yeah. Man, she got a sister. she got a sister. Damn, I need to find out what that house is like too.
Right.
Anybody had a question? Kwaba means vagina, if y'all didn't know. All right, go ahead.
I didn't hear his answer.
Can you say your answer again?
Yeah, I say it's like, it's in the woman's form. But it's like masculine and feminine, so it was a feminine form.
Meaning he's
It's the
speaking to
same,
a
but
woman.
that's like.
Yeah, that's all. That was like, yeah, I didn't mean to cut in on. It means he's now speaking to a woman. It means to speak. Ladabara means to speak. Ladabara means to speak. One is man, one is woman. One is for a man, one is for a woman, right? All right, so let's move on. La ma. Can we do the character ma? I'm gonna get a new person up there, Yanaquan. And we got 10 minutes left, all right? Give Yanaquan a hand. Hey, Bob, can you come back up here real quick? Oh, you get his own wild?
If I can.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, God. The character ma. No, Yanaquan, it's the wild warrior. It's the wild. The brother got it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I give Yanaquan a hand. All right. See, sister Yanaquan will make sure you all the way right. He gonna take care of you the way he took care of this board. Just now he cleaned it all. You see that? He cleaned the board off, put up new letters on it. Y'all need him to do that for y'all, man. I'm telling you, that's brotherhood, ain't it? You know what I mean? Give Yanaquan some. Give all these brothers some. And understand, not the Lord person, all right? Y'all better get y'all a spouse, man, at this goddamn Passover, if y'all permit it, man. And y'all better fight and get the kingdom together. Right. Fight to try and get it. Of course, y'all can't, hand in hand get it together. But y'all can earn the Lord's respect for him to give you the kingdom as y'all work together. He'll give it to you separately and give it to you separately. Go ahead, Yanaquan.
I hear them bros talking about they need a man, but if you want a real man, you know what I'm saying? They need to stop playing around.
Yeah.
They get out of Passover.
Yeah, right. All right, the character ma, so like I mean to cut you off the water. Yeah, right, give Yanaquan a hand. The character ma means from. Secondarily, it means of. From here. From there. Masham. From there. Another form to say the word sham means name, but it's also used as there, right? From Maharataza. From the earth. Masha. Who's Moses' name? Go ahead.
From the water?
From the waters. Give everybody a hand. You got to know what Moses means waters. And that was Moses' name. Masha, from the water. He was drawn from the water. All right. So the next one, let's do the next one. All right. Let me see. I want to do Shah. Let's do Shah. Oh God. S-H-A. Abagada hawa zaka tayaka lamanasa I.Pa Taza Kwa Ra Sha. You want to take a stab at it, Ibad? You had your hand up.
Could you use Mamalak as in from the king?
Yes. Yep, Mamalak. And that's why they called us barbarians. Everything was Bara, Ga, Bara. And they called us barbarians. Like Babara, Babara, Babaya, Mamalak, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Everything is, you know, of course not boom, boom. That was me speaking slang. All right. But, you know, that's how they got the term barbarian. So Shah means witch. And not like the witch of the Netherlands. I'm talking about a, like, which one? All right. Shah means witch when it's at the beginning of a root word.
That which?
Yep. Like which one? And everybody know that and which is interchangeable. That, which, but Shah means which.
Right.
All right. Like which one should I pick? Am I missing any? Nah, Abba, Gada, Hawa, Zaka, Kaya, Kala, Manasa, I, Patazak, Barasha, Now, that was it. All right. That was it for the connectors. We only got 5 minutes left. I'll give you some, I'll do this one right here. I'll do, because since we didn't do Zan. Now, Zan is an ending connector, right? And no, I won't do that. I won't give you the endings. I'll give you the endings next week. Let's do some more words, right? All right, we're going to go here. I'm going to just write up these words. What was it? 409, I believe. 409, page 409. Were the words. And I'll give y'all some words from off of here. All right, I'll switch this so y'all can see it. Boom. Boom. The waters are wide.
Don't come.
All right.
So that's it, sir?
Yeah. 5, no. So all right, we went all the way up too much. What are those vocabulary words that it was like 380 something? That's what I thought. Oh man, I forget what these vocabulary words is at. Lockie, I was gonna give y'all some more words, but I can't find the damn words. I forget where they at. It might be past that. Oh, here we go. Is it in front of this or behind this? 422, 438, 444. Is these it? Yes, they are. These are the words right here. Let's go back up. All right, so we did 50 words already, right? So we'll just go into the next. Boom, 27, 44, let's go down. All right, now I'll put these up here and y'all can copy these all, for yourself. I'll make this big screen. So I'll give y'all the next few words. We did 50. So we'll do from 51 down to whatever this is, 56. No, 55. I'll give us 5 words. Or 6, since 6 is on there. 1 is a number. We'll leave it like this, right? Let me see if I can make this a tad bit bigger. Boom. All right, 51 to 55. Bang. With that being said, this is the I.S.U.P.K. Lashawan, Qadash. I can go ahead and copy these words. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the class, man. I really do. Pray that y'all enjoyed the class. Man, I can't wait to see my brothers and sisters at the Passover, y'all. Give the Passover a hand. This one right here is going down. It's going down. Can't wait to, man, it's been so long since we've seen everybody. Man, y'all heard it out in Vegas, man. Right. Yeah, the goddamn good old time out there in Vegas, man. That's how you know we was missing each other, man. We ain't get to have no Passover charity, man, with each other. No Passover love to show how much we care for each other, man. We the only ones putting our life on the line, man. You know what I mean? With that being said, y'all, this is the Lashawan Qadash class. I'm preaching officer Marah of the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. See y'all at the Passover. Shalom. We pass the class over to preaching officer and watch. We're going to do the Lord's prayer and a prayer to bless Israel. Salaki.
I.S.U.P.K security announcement, the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, New York. New brother and sister, when a new brother and sister comes into the school, they're offered for 6 months. They're immediate only. They're here to share themselves with the word. If they need transportation and teach with the rain. After 6 months, if the brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to. A brother and sister, there's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes is the commandments found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Or if it's Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10th of Hebrew or Ma'asher, 10% of every penny of any increase will give to the priest one. This is a free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we got the Passover coming up, the court in Houston. Remind Aki I go up and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that being said, admonishment to the staff. Can I break this down real quick? After walk me in it on time. Can I break this down, yo? Lapun wahakadam, right? It's an extra one for y'all. Wapun la akwadam, right? Wa at the beginning of a root word means and. Pun means turn, right? Salaki. Pun means face. Like Salaki. So it's actually Sar or Pun Lahakudam, right? Means Sar means turn, or Pun means and face. La Akwadam means to the east. Turn and face the east. Salaki, I'm saying it wrong. I knew that. What is Sar Lapun Wahakwadam? Sar Lapun Wahakwadam. Lapun means to face. Turn to face, which is the first actual verb. Turn to face, and then Hakwadam, the east. Ha at the beginning of the root word. Kwadam, east. Sar Lapun Wahakwadam, and the east. Salaki. I keep saying the damn thing wrong. Sar Lapun Wahakwadam. Turn, Salaki. Sar, hold on, what am I saying? You're right. Sar is turn and face the east. All right? Turn and face the east. All right? Sar, upon Wahakwadam. Right? That being said, let's get it. Listen, Salaki, y'all. I got confused because it's hard to break down sometimes. I'm trying to think of all these damn words, man. But that's an extra one. When you say Sar, meaning turn and face. Sar, Walapun, Wahakwadam. Right. Sar, Lapun, Wahakwadam, right? Turn and face the east, right? You got it. If I could, praise
I got. Go ahead.
Like you said, it's backwards. Like
Right.
English is in front. That's why I was, about to.
I'm confused like goddamn stuff, but I know what it means. We're gonna do it next week, all right? Let's get it. Abanawa. Bashamaya. Qadash. What is our one. I was shy now. I young. Right. Look up. I'm a lock by. I'm the power. I will love you. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be. The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Barak Lanawa. Mayasha'Allah. Abayah. Cardio. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. What Yahweh the name Yahweh Shah. Bless us. And Israel. And in the name of Israel, and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be. So be.
We'll give brotherly courtesy salute. Mom Shabbat, Majid, Rock. As the time of the star, we turn face the citizen. Don't get a citizen courtesy salute. The salute for the citizen is your right hand over your left hand, your feet at a 45-degree angle with your head bowed and covered. Brothers will get a citizen courtesy salute. Mom Shabbat, Majid.